Hey y'all, welcome back to Hillbilly Garage. Uh, Finishing up on Henrietta here. I got the motor all put back together. I'm waiting on MDS solenoids, but I can go ahead and put it between the fenders. Waiting on those. I think they'll be here Monday, Tuesday. But anyhow, while I was going through putting things together, and I didn't really video it because we went all through that with old Red, and it's the exact same process, and I knew y'all wouldn't want to be bored with all that. But we're getting them comments that I like, and I've had a couple of questions as to why I actually pulled the engine just for cam and lifters, as some would say, and a couple of other very similar questions. And I've been pondering on it, thinking, what would I have chosen to do if this was a low mileage repair? Let's say, because I've heard sometimes these things need cam and lifters as early as 30,000 miles. Would I have chosen not to pull it at that point, just throw the cam and lifters in it? Maybe I might have. I don't know. But being that this is a high mileage repair, and I decided to go ahead and pull it because what I learned on old Red as far as the metal that collects in the magnets under the MDS solenoids and all that good stuff. Part of the reason why I chose to do it. But then I got to thinking on it. 30,000 miles or 170,000 miles, the same amount of metal was ground off of the roller on that lifter and off that cam lobe. It didn't make any difference whether it was high mileage or not. Same amount of metal was circulating through this motor. And the only way, well, not the only way, but a good, thorough way to make sure that I got all that out was to tear it down to bare block, pull the plugs out, completely flush the entire thing out to make sure that I got all the metal out of it. And when I was doing my cleaning, as I was putting things back together, when I cleaned out the oil pan, these are just a couple of the paper towels that I use to wipe the sludge that was laying in the bottom of the oil pan around the oil plug around the oil plug socket.
Turn it down to the light a little bit. You can see the metal in it.
Yeah. Now this doesn't consider what I rinsed away with brake clean, or even what came out in the oil, what was in the oil filter. So got me to thinking, would I have been making a huge mistake if this was a low mileage repair and I chose to not pull it completely out of the truck? I think so. Like I said, just these 3 paper towels were just a part of what it took to wipe and clean all that stuff out of there. So, yes, it was laying in the bottom of the pan, but that don't mean that it couldn't have been circulated and run through the system and free metal running all through it. So, yeah, I think it was well worth it. And on top of that, I found them stuck cruddy rings that were in bad shape, and I ended up changing those, and that was absolutely necessary. So now I feel confident that I've got it all cleaned up and that she's going to run good and strong for a good long time. But yeah, I just wanted to bring y'all in on that. Like I said, I'm going to get this hung back on the hoist and start heading her between the fenders. But I sure do appreciate each and every one of you that stops by and visits with us here at Hillbilly Garage. We ask you to subscribe, like, share, and all that other good stuff. Throw in your comments. Tell me about your experiences. And yeah, let's just keep the family talking. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.